Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Rachel Kennedy and you are watching Living the Denver Boulder Lifestyle. Today I'm going to be digging into the top 10 pros and cons of living in the Boulder area. But before I do that, I would love to remind you that I am a licensed broker here in the state of Colorado. So as much as I love putting this content together for you and helping you figure out where to land when you move out here, I would love even more to help you with those real estate needs. So if you're even just starting to think about a move out here and would like an insider scoop or a pro's opinion, I would love to hear from you. You can hit me up on that number or that email that is popping up on your screen below. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get started. All right, so before we dig into this list of 10 pros and cons of living in Boulder, please hit that subscribe and that notification button that is popping up on your screen below so that you get notified every time I put new videos out, which is every Thursday afternoon. All right, so let's dig into this list. This list is comprised of 5 pros and 5 cons of living in the Boulder area. Now I mixed these up, they're in no particular order. So let's dive into number 1, which is the landscape or the scenery in Boulder. If you look on a map, Boulder is located at the very base of the Rocky Mountains, which means that the town itself sits right at the base of the foothills of the mountains. So this equals beautiful, beautiful views, beautiful scenery all around. You'll find many homes that have beautiful views of the mountains, of the Front Range and the city of Denver. And for those properties that don't come equipped with a beautiful view, as soon as you step out that front door, you will not be hard pressed to find something of beauty, which is why Boulder is such a huge draw to all of those outdoor enthusiasts. Not only is Boulder great for just taking a beautiful walk through the foothills, but also for all of those outdoor activities like rock climbing, kayaking, paddleboarding, hiking, biking, both mountain biking and road biking. Boulder is a mecca for all of that. So if you are an outdoor enthusiast, you probably already know that Boulder is your spot. A little known fact that not a ton of people talk about or know about is that Eldora Ski Resort, which is a smaller ski resort when we compare it to Vail, Breckenridge, A-Basin. Eldora is located just 45 minute drive outside of Boulder and is a perfect option for a quick few runs, or if you just don't want to deal with the crowds that are at those bigger resorts, Eldora Mountain is your spot. All right, so number 2 on our list is the size of Boulder. So this can be a pro and a con, which is why I mix these up, because some of these aren't going to be pros for people and some of these aren't going to be cons for people. Boulder is 27 square miles in geographical size and has a population of 106,000 people, which means there are 4,000 people per square mile in Boulder. So Boulder can feel kind of congested, and it's mainly due to a lot of the growth that has happened over the last 10 years. Now, Boulder wasn't built for growth. They don't want to see a ton of growth, which is one of the reasons why the city has hindered or put a kibosh on a lot of new development. They don't have a lot of new housing being built for this very reason. They like being small, they want to stay small, and they're not really keen on making concessions to fit all of the growth in their population. So traffic can be a little hairy, nowhere near what it is in Denver because you don't have those main interstates that run through the city. However, getting around Boulder can be a little bit of a bear if you are traveling during high traffic times. All right, so number 3 on our list are the restaurants or the food scene in Boulder. Boulder is very proud of being kind of a secret foodie spot, and we have some amazing restaurants in Boulder. Frasca is one where you can get a delicious homemade Italian meal. It's definitely on the higher end. If you are a foodie, definitely look up Frasca Food and Wine. It has earned many, many accolades throughout the years. There's also a restaurant called Flagstaff House, which is the spot to go if you want a nice steak dinner with a beautiful view. So whether you're looking for a casual meal or something fancy to celebrate a special occasion, Boulder has a full array of very delicious options for you. And Boulder is very proud of being a secret little foodie spot. All right, so number 4 on our list is the student population of Boulder. Boulder has several secondary education campuses within its city. So once the school year starts, the student population increases and kind of takes over. With a bigger student population comes a lot of high energy. You, of course, get the college parties, you get the college bars. During football season, you'll definitely feel the energy and all of the commotion that comes along with having game days within the city. So if you're not a fan of the college student population or the shenanigans that comes along with having a larger student population in your city, Boulder may be something you want to rethink. That being said, there are plenty of options of areas just outside of the city of Boulder that are still in Boulder County and still get that Boulder vibe, but aren't necessarily in the thralls of all that come along with having that student population there. All right, now number 5 on our list is the weather in Colorado. It is no secret, Colorado loves to brag about the fact that they have 300 days of sun, and it's pretty true. I've had some people come and visit me and say, do you really? But we really do get 300 days of sunshine, whether it's in the middle of winter and it's 0 degrees out, but the sun's out, or it is in the middle of summer and it's 90 degrees out. Now, with Boulder's location being right at the base of the foothills, sometimes Boulder tends to get either a more severe storm or storms that the city of Denver doesn't see. But overall, you can count on close to, if not more than 300 days of sunshine here in Colorado. Number 6 on our list is the nightlife in Boulder. So to me, there are 2 different genres here. We have the college nightlife and then the adult nightlife. The college nightlife is not hard to find, especially during the school year. However, if you are looking for dancing, going out to the club, that kind of thing, Boulder doesn't really have that vibe. However, Boulder is a great option if you just want to have a nice dinner and go see a show or go see some live music and be in by 11 or 12, then Boulder has lots of options for you. All right, now number 7 on our list is the sense of community in Boulder. With Boulder being a relatively small town or city, it is not hard to find a sense of community in Boulder. Whether you're focused on your family unit and the people that your kids go to school with, or you want to find a community outside that is more aligned with your interests. A quick Facebook search will open up a ton of different Facebook groups with interests ranging from Boulder moms, Boulder entrepreneurs, Boulder business, Boulder dancers, Boulder bicyclists, you name it. Boulder will have a community group for you. And I think the sense of community that Boulder lends itself to is actually one of its strongest draws. All right, now number 8 on our list is diversity. Now, a quick walk around Boulder will open your eyes to the lack of diversity that exists in Boulder. But I don't want this to get confused with a lack of open-mindedness, because Boulderites are definitely open-minded to lots of different cultures, ways of life. In my opinion, the communities in Boulder are very welcoming and open-minded, but the diversity just isn't there. Number 9 on our list is the job market. Boulder is a huge tech hub with Microsoft, AT&T, and even Google having offices in Boulder. So if you're in the tech industry, the job market in Boulder is going to be a fruitful one for you. Now, number 10 on our list is the cost of living in Boulder. Boulder is touted as being one of the most expensive cities to live in the nation, with the median home price in Boulder starting at $1 million and the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment being right around that $1,800 mark. Boulder is definitely not somewhere to come if you're living on a budget. If you'd like to dig into a little bit more detail on the cost of living in Boulder, check out my video, The True Cost of Living in the Denver Boulder Area, which I put out in April of 2022. All right, so that entails our list of 10 pros and cons of living in Boulder. If I missed anything, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Until next time.